these haters gonna hate. You ever get those people that hate you for no reason, or they hate you without hearing your side of the story, or they hate you without any of the details? Like they get people on you. They get people to like full on just have groups and groups and people messaging you, people stalking you on your Instagram and your TikTok and your Facebook. Like that's the energy I'm getting. Is like people want to view you in a particular light, and instead of actually hearing both sides of the story or actually getting all the details, they will take one thing and they'll demonize someone for it, and they'll go, yeah, that's of how I want that person to look, because I've already got an idea of how I think they're gonna look. Momentum, change, for you're kind of in this space of you're changing from the person, you're growing up, you're realizing that these people are not type of people that you want to really be around in the first place. If someone's gonna take no effort to get to know you, get to know who you are, like these are people that are not very good for you. These are people that will judge you instantly, knowing nothing about you. They know nothing about you. They know nothing about you. Okay, chill. Nothing about, they know nothing about you. They know your story. They're making these assumptions because it fits the narrative that they want. They don't know who in the world that you are. These people are not very good for you. They're very toxic. They're very closed-minded. They put pressure on you to be a type of person. Like they're putting their idea of you onto them. That's the pressure that you feel. And you feel this pressure to like prove yourself or to change or to be something, to cover up your mistakes. But you're done doing that now. You're done covering up and trying to people please and being like, oh my God, this person doesn't like me. I've actually done something wrong. That's not true. It's not true. I'm sorry, but if someone makes a misconception about you, if someone makes a misconception about you based on hearsay, like they don't even have evidence, they just have hearsay. Like, oh, this is what happened and this is the situation because of someone that may have a vendetta against them, someone that could be a toxic ex, someone that could be jealous, someone that could be, you don't know the reason why. But the thing is that these people judge you because in their head, you fit the narrative of what they wanted to believe. You're like, oh, but look, they're this, they're that, they're this, they must do this. You don't know them. Can you judge someone without actually knowing that? If you are not close enough to have my phone number, you don't know me well enough to have a problem. That's what I used to say now. Yeah, you're getting to a point where you're able to find a lesson. You're not wasting your time with these type of people. You're not sitting here investigating why they did it and trying to prove yourself to people, especially not people who can't be happy in themselves before they sit there judging other people. These people, they've got their sights on the outside world way too much. They're not managing to be glad in their own self, so they need someone to blame. They need someone to be the problem. Yeah, but they're not able to follow their own good advice that they shove down everyone else's throats. They're kind of living in this dream world of like, oh, I am so beautiful and so perfect and I do nothing wrong. I could never make a mistake in misconceiving this situation to be something it's not, because I've never done that before. I've never assumed something. Oh, I wonder what's going to happen next. What is going to happen next? This person's not able to control their temper. They live very much out of their emotions. They're not able to think very deeply. So honestly, I would not give this person very much time. Do not give them your effort. Ooh, you've changed pretty quickly though. I see you changing. I see you making the effort. Yeah. You've taken this opportunity to not be curious about why they're doing this. You've taken this opportunity to not be curious about why they're doing this. You don't care. You just don't care. You've taken the opportunity to focus on yourself and create the opportunities that you actually need that are going to further your growth, further your... Like, they're going to build this sort of discipline. Yeah. You can't go back in time. You can't fix it. You have to lead yourself through this. It's going to be one of those ones where you're gonna be the villain in someone's story, even if you didn't do anything wrong. These people may not even know you ever, like never met you before, never had a conversation with you before, but they're happy to demonize you. Yeah. Know where you want to go. Know who you want to be with. Do you want to be with people who make assumptions? Do you want to hang around with people and support people who make assumptions of you, don't give a shit about who you are, what your plan is, or where the direction is that you're planning on going? Do you want to be with people who don't know the right way? Like, they don't know right from wrong. They don't know how to do it themselves. They're very good at giving advice, but they're not very good at following their own intuition when they're wrong. I'm sorry. This has happened to me too, so I'm kind of like, yeah, don't keep yourself small. Don't keep it's your time to wake up. You're kind of keeping yourself small and going like, oh no, these people have a problem with me, and hiding away and shying away when the opposite needs to happen. You need to wake the fuck up. You need to tell them to get fucked. And if they don't like you, that's their problem. Because I'm sorry, but who goes on social media and starts dragging on someone and getting gang stalking people and getting people, comment on your stuff or like do nasty shit to you, and they've never had a conversation with you? They don't know you. They don't know what you're doing. They don't know why you did what you did. They don't know anything. They just like to demonize you because it fits the narrative that they have. Yeah. You're giving a bit too much attention to these people, to put it nicely. You forgot who you were. You keep restricting yourself and letting your conditioning define you. You may be a people pleaser like I used to be. I will very much say that I still have people pleasing tendencies. But you may be the type of person that stands your ground and then you go, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be so assertive and confident in who I am. I didn't mean to take up space in this world that, us 8 billion plus people all inhabit. I have a right to live too. Yeah, you need to state your sovereignty. You need to state that you are free. You've passed this test now, though. I see that if you can stand in your power and you can let that conditioning just go and be like, okay, I've said what I need to say and I'm going to let them make their decision. When you do that, you can sit there and you can create your own life and your own dream. And you know what? You're going to have all these haters, but you are rare and free, my darling. You don't need to worry about other people's opinions. You don't need to worry about if other people are going to talk shit. You know what? All publicity is good publicity because it gives attention to your cause, whether people hate you or not. People will come to look at you and see what's going on. And the truth always comes out in the wash anyway, my love. So here's the thing. If you're worried and stressed because you're a people pleaser like me and you go, oh, I don't want to disrupt someone, I don't want to have a bad opinion, even though it's a truthful opinion, I don't want to say anything negative, or is it negative or is it the truth? Like if someone's being negative and you point that out, are you being negative or are you simply pointing out negative behavior that you've noticed? That's where I think people get a problem with conflict. They think conflict's bad. Conflict's not bad. It can be unhealthy. It can be brought up in unhealthy ways. It can be used for abusive and toxic reasons. But conflict in itself is not unhealthy. Conflict happens when two things are different. Just because something's different and they don't every single time does not mean that something's bad or toxic or horrible or abusive. It can develop into that. The way you communicate can be unhealthy, but that doesn't mean communication is unhealthy. The way you handle conflict can be unhealthy, but that doesn't mean all conflict is unhealthy. You would not have any other opinion aside from one if everything had no conflict. Okay, love, I can see you getting into this state when you're able to sit there and be a sovereign being and be a queen, no matter, queen or king, no matter what other people say. Know your own truth. Know who you are. You don't need to worry about the haters.